Listen closely. Democratic Representative Charles Rangel saying the Tea Party does not believe the Union won the Civil War.
Some parts of the United States of America, they don't believe that the Union won. As I never saw that many Union uniforms, I have never seen so many Confederate flags that represent groups that are proud of the fact that they call themselves the Tea Party. They're from that part of the country that the states owned slaves.
And former Congressman Allen West joins us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Greta. How are you?
Good. Do you interpret what the Congressman Rangel said is that it's all Tea Party members, or just a few sort of stray members, or maybe rogue members? How do you interpret what he said?
Well, first of all, I would say that his comments reflect a gentleman that's stuck on stupid. I was just recently out in Colorado, and as a matter of fact, I posted a picture on my Facebook page of the Rocky Mountain Black Tea Party. So that in fact should totally discredit any of the comments that Charlie Rangel has made. And then you also have a Representative Benny Thompson, who was on the new Nation of Islam radio show, and he called Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas an Uncle Tom. And what you have, Greta, are these members of the Congressional Black Caucus who have to create this straw man or this deception because they are really not dealing with the interests and the issues that are facing their constituencies. When you think about Charlie Rangel, he should be speaking out about Mayor Bill de Blasio, who's trying to dismantle the charter school program in New York City, Success Academy, right there in Harlem. They're not talking about the 12% unemployment rate in the black community. They're not talking about the 0.1% GDP growth, which obviously means that there's definitely not economic growth within our inner city and urban environments. So this is just a straw man argument. This is just politics as usual.
Why did they do that? Because, you know, everybody goes into politics, whether you agree with the person or not, with a sense of trying to make things better. Now, I realize that some of them are in politics an awful long time and lose that thought, but I mean, why are they doing that?
It's very simple, because you have a constituency that is trapped on a liberal progressive economic plantation of the 21st century, and they want to make sure that they stay there. They want to make sure that they continue to demonize and castigate constitutional conservatives, irrespective of color, irrespective of race or gender, or any of those divisive factors that the liberals like to use, because they're afraid of losing control and losing power.
You know, every single group I've ever seen, on both sides of the political spectrum, in the middle, and even non-political groups, there's always a few rogue people. And, you know, they always, you know, a few, for lack of better words, nuts who try to sort of destroy it for everybody else. But what I find troubling is sort of when you sort of seize upon the rogue person, the nut, the one who's trying to destroy, and sort of try to tarnish an entire group that might have a completely different, you know, thought or perspective or goal. Mm-hmm. That's what bothers me.
And it should bother us all. And look, I've spoken at countless amount of conservative grassroots events, Tea Party events, and I've never seen a Confederate flag there. What I believe is that you do have people that come and they infiltrate so that they can create that one single moment, that optic that people like a Charlie Rangel or others on the left can use to say that these people are racist and what have you, when that's not the case. It's all about issues. It's all about better opportunities and the promise and the restoration of the American dream.
And I forgot, that is one other category. Besides sort of the rogue person, you have those who deliberately come in to infiltrate and to create an impression about a whole group. You know, obviously, you know, trying to pull, you know, do some shenanigans to hurt people. Anyway, Congressman, nice to talk to you. Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Greta.
And attacks coming from the right.